Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Michelle Ferguson and I'm the crochet pattern designer of Two Brothers Blankets. Today I'm going to teach you how to crochet the sprig stitch. This stitch is really simple but creates a beautiful texture. For this tutorial I have some Heatherly worsted weight yarn. This is a yarn from We Crochet. It's all caked up and I don't have a label, but this is the Heatherly worsted yarn. And I have an H 5mm crochet hook. I'm using the Furl Streamline Wood hook. I'll link both of these in the description. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, to start this sprig stitch, you're going to want to chain in a multiple of 4 plus 2 plus 1. So I'm going to start off chaining 19 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, I have chained 19. Now I'm going to work in the back bump of my chain. So I'm going to turn my chain around and work in this back bump here. And I am going to do 2 single crochet in the 4th chain from hook. So I've got this chain, that is my first chain from my hook, 2nd, 3rd, 4th chain from hook. So I'm going to do 2 single crochet stitches. Then I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then I'm going to do 2 single crochet in the next chain stitch right here next to it. So 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. Then I am going to skip 2 chains, so 1, 2, and then work 2 single crochet in the next chain. 1, 2, chain 2, and 2 single crochet in the next. 1, 2. All right, and I'm going to repeat that across until I get my last 2 chains. So I'm going to skip 2 and then work 2 single crochet in the next. Chain 2, 1, 2, 2 single crochet in the next. 1, 2. All right, skip 2, 1, 2, 2 single crochet in the next. Chain 2, and then 2 single crochet in the next. And all I've got left after that is the 2 last chains. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip one of those, the first one. I'm going to skip 1 chain, and then I'm going to do 1 single crochet in this last chain. And I have completed my first row. So I'm going to have 4 sprigs. So a sprig is the 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet. So that whole combo right there is 1 sprig. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. I like to use the chain spaces to count that because they kind of poke up a little. So that's how you can count your chain. So let's move on to row 2. So for row 2, you are going to chain 2 and turn your work. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 sprig in each chain 2 space across. So we're skipping over these single crochet stitches and we're working into the chain 2 space. And remember, a sprig is 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet. So we're doing this all into the chain 2 space this time rather than into 1 chain each. So there's your first sprig. Now you're going to do it again in the next sprig. So your next chain 2 space, you're going to work 1 sprig. You're going to do 1, 2 single crochets, chain 2, and then 2 more single crochets in the chain 2 space. And we're going to repeat that across. So we're going to find our next chain 2 space and do 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet. And then we have one more because we had 4 sprigs. So we're going to 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet in that chain 2 space. All right, and then we're at the end. We are going to do a single crochet in the top of that starting chain that we started with at the beginning. Remember we did a single crochet in the 4th chain from hook, so we have 3 chains before that. We're just going to work into the top of that and do 1 single crochet. And so this is what row 2 will look like for you. And so now for the rest of your sprig stitch, you're just repeating row 2. So I'm going to do a total of 10 rows for this swatch. So I'm going to chain 2, turn my work. I'm going to work a sprig into the chain 2 space. So 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet into the chain 2 space of my sprig from 1 row below. All right, and you can see that chain 2 that we do at the beginning just kind of helps it move over to that sprig. So we're going to do it again into the chain 2 space, 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet. All right, and then again into the next chain 2 space, 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet. And then into the last one, 2 single crochet, chain 2, 2 single crochet. All right, and now we're at the end, and we're gonna work into the top of that chain 2. We're just gonna insert our hook and do 1 single crochet. So I'm gonna go ahead and repeat this for 10 rows. I just finished row 3, so I'm gonna do rows 4 through 10, repeating row 2. It's just a 1 row repeat for this stitch, and I will meet you at the end. All right, I've completed through row 10, and this is how you work the sprig stitch. So you could do this for as long as you want, as many rows. You can make it wider with those stitch multiples or the starting chain multiples, and just do whatever you want to with this stitch. You can fasten off right here and leave it pointy like this. If you want to straighten out your edges a bit more, so it's kind of more like your bottom, what I do is chain 1 and turn my work, and then I do 1 single crochet in each single crochet across. So I've got my first single crochet right here, and then I've got my single crochet from the sprig stitch. So I'm doing 1, 2, I'm skipping over the chain 2, and then I'm doing 1, 2. And see, it kind of just flattens it out a little. So now I have another sprig, so I'm doing 2 single crochet, skip over the chain, 2 single crochet, and it just kind of flattens it out. 1, 2, skip over, 1, 2, and then my last one, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then I'm going to do 1 more single crochet in the top of that chain 2 from the row before. And see, it just gives it a little flatter edge, more like the bottom. So if you're making a blanket or something like that, you could do that at the end to flatten out your top. So there you have it. That is how to do the sprig stitch. It's really simple, but it is a beautiful, beautiful texture. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.